Oh, where is this? Paisley's Pastries. Mark's that helps us at the warehouse. His wife makes them. We'll talk about those. Yeah. We sold them at the auction last night. We're gonna be sold at Storm Cellar as well. Is that right, Taylor?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Well, to an establishment near you, right?
Hello.
Things that I'm really excited to talk about. It's 2 days. Are we ready?
Yeah, we got 8 people. John Harris is watching.
Hey, John.
Wayne Roberts.
Oh, all right. Looks like we are ready for episode 22.
Your dad?
Hey, episode 22.
Taylor Trio is hosting a watch party.
He is.
Good dude. Good dude. Yeah, 22.
Well,
That's cool.
welcome to Back to the Toy Store. I'm Rex.
This is Jared D. Ernst here.
Jared D. Newcomer. And oldie.
Yeah.
Joel Ears. Joel Ears. We've got Max to my left. We got Hayden. Yeah. We've got a fantastic show tonight, I hope.
Yeah. Well,
You know, and we have Mike is on assignment, so but Mike is here.
Yeah.
What a clown.
Finally.
right.
And he actually has a costume with him, too.
He does. With that black and white one with their
Mike says howdy from Walla Walla.
From Walla Walla. Are we live?
Yeah.
Yep.
How much money did Walla Walla when he's here, too?
I know.
Wow.
Well, his hat's here.
His happens here. Right. And he's here in Pittsburgh.
All right. I think I got a new phone, so I, of course, have no idea how to get on Toys from the Past. It's new.
It is.
It's new. Forget it. Forget it. Yeah. 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 Thanks, guys. Forget it.
All right. So,
Jeez.
episode 22, we are actually having a blast doing the show. I hope that you guys are enjoying the show as well. We've got a lot of content to talk about, so I think we're going to get right into it.
Let's start with birthdays. Lego Max.
Lego Max had a birthday yesterday.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, he had like 60 or 80 people that said happy birthday to you on the Toys page.
Well, yeah.
Thank you guys so
Lego
much.
Max
I really
Nation.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
So thank you. Yep, I'm
No thumbs down either. There was no thumbs down.
That's good.
Are you 15?
Yes, I'm officially 15. So soon here I'll be driving to school and back.
Oh.
Not everywhere, just to school.
Just to school.
This is cool. Let's stress that.
Yep, but it's
Have you been?
I never took advantage of that privilege.
You been driving?
no. I think I just turned 15 today, so I think maybe like in a couple months or stuff. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but yeah, student's license or is that learner's permit. There you go.
Yeah.
But yep, I'm officially 15 now, so that's pretty awesome. Thank you guys so much for all the happy birthdays. I really appreciate it. Made my birthday special. So
Here, I thought you were 17.
No. He also has his first varsity cross country meet tomorrow. So,
All right.
Max is going to be running for the Silverhawks tomorrow.
yep, it's gonna be a big day.
Freshman. Varsity as a freshman. Big deal.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, we've got a lot to talk about, but
Yeah.
I think, Jared, what have you been doing?
Uh,
You and the boys have been
yeah.
busy.
Joe's here. We have been,
Hey, folks.
oh man, getting out of one of the warehouses. We had 3 auctions in, 5 days and sold a lot of stuff. We got a lot. We still have a lot of stuff though. We still have a lot of stuff. Yeah, we're going to do some deals out of our other store as well. Where we're going to auction. We're going to have some auctions. So we're not going to do as many as we were doing, but probably every other week.
How many options do you think there is before we get cleared?
Well, we talked about that. What do you think? 5, Taylor?
5 to 10.
5 to 10? Yeah.
And we're
It's fun though. You know,
And you're going to be doing those at the Waverly?
Waverly on Tuesday nights. We took out a full Toys from the Past display last night, the Waverly auctions, and it crushed.
Oh yeah.
Joe was there. Joe set it up. Joe flatted it out, made it look really nice, and it did really well. So we think, every Tuesday we should have Toys from the Past should have a good amount of stuff out there. Because that's just another interest for our customers to go out and see. It's a lot different.
I love how I'm the one that's being the safety one.
You're the safety official here?
With no mat. Everyone
I
else.
think you have it inside out.
What?
Probably. Possibly. Oh yeah, we got cookies. We got a sponsor tonight. Paisley's Pastries. 2020 at gmail.com. Makes great cookies. I've had the chocolate chip and the peanut butter all on the same day. So that was really good. I brought them for everybody to try tonight too. So yeah, Paisley's Pastries 2020 at gmail.com. So
Do we have a birthday candle for him to put in the
You don't have to.
no, Max, you get the first one. We didn't bring milk. Which
Taste
was the big
test, Max.
fail.
Do you want me to
Taste
do it
test
right now?
right now.
Taste test.
For your birthday, happy birthday to you.
Alright, so as you can see, the packaging is really good for a start. The cookie is a pretty solid size,
Full
but as we
review.
can see, here we go. It's about hand's length.
Hansley. Yeah.
Yep, okay, I'm going to break a part off. I don't want to eat too much just because limits for tomorrow's big day for me. But as you can see, let's give it a try.
Cookies and in.
This would go really good with coffee for morning.
For a 15-year-old.
Yep. It has a really like almost dark texture to it, and I really like that. Because see, it's kind of it's interesting because it looks so light, but yet when you taste it, it's really dark. I'm gonna go another bite into it. So
He's going too. It only takes
Oh,
me
happy
2
birthday,
bites.
Max.
thank you. Yeah, it's really good. Really good. Really good.
Well, while you enjoy that, we'll get back to Jared and Joe.
Yeah, well, Joe and I already had cookies, so we'll be doing that. But Joe wants to show off some new stuff that came in the store.
Yes. So, for most people don't know, I'm a huge Star Wars collector.
Star Wars Joe.
I love Star Wars. The Black Series is probably one of my favorite lines that Hasbro or Star Wars ever came out with. These ones are the new figures that just came out. Sabine is not part of the wave. The wave is actually just these guys and a Mandalorian. Mandalorian's a popular figure, so kind of hard to come across Mandalorian, but Sabine is new too. She has a new face app to her compared to her first release of her.
Who?
Face repaint. They redid her face. Yeah, they redid her face and everything for it.
Okay.
Cool thing is this set is also the very first one to introduce a non-character that hasn't been released yet, which is an Ewok. So Tebow right here. Very first Ewok ever be released.
Tebow? He's got
in-
fans.
in as Black Series. But yep, all these are really good ones. And then there's also a really cool one that just came out that we got into. We got
Use your Wheaties to lift that, Joe.
we got the Snow Speeder.
Weighs as much as you.
Probably one of the coolest vehicles in Star Wars.
I would agree with that.
A lot of fans love this one.
How big is it?
Take it out.
Anybody opened it yet?
It is a pretty big ship and everything. Really cool. It comes with its own figure that has been released yet. With
So that hasn't been released. That figure's never been
no,
released.
the figure that's inside this right now is never been released. It is Dak, which is the tail gunner of Luke's
Jason Lear's checking in.
snow speeder. So if you want to get the snow speeder, Hasbro really timed it out right, because look what's right next to me. You
Me?
get Luke. Yep, you. You get Luke in his snow speeder gear, and the snow speeder is also out at the same time. So if you want to complete and get a Luke with snow speeder and Dak, come down to the toy store and get them.
both stores?
Yeah, both have
Both
them.
locations.
Both locations.
I saw that. I saw yours today.
So here's an interesting theory I have. If they're
Yes.
making the snow speeder now, and Luke and they're doing a lot of stuff for Empire, well then will they be making like a secret, like gigantic AT-AT?
Well,
Well,
there's.
whoa.
Yeah, that's one of the fun things that the rumor people are wanting is if they ever do a HasLab like how the Sentinel got theirs with the
Right.
6-inch Sentinel, It might be a future HasLab that could
We're
happen.
talking like a 3.5 foot tall.
Yeah, it could happen.
If they didn't add that for 6-inch,
Yeah.
that thing would be at
Be like
least
5.
It'd be like a
five.
1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is though is it would be probably be a HasLab one. It would
Right.
be
Yeah.
something
You would have
HasLab
to.
would do.
But you'd have to have.
I'm trying to think about it for scale. I mean, it has to be. It might
Oh,
be
it
5
would
feet
be-
tall.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah. So with all those, you got the snow speeder is going to be $100 for the snow speeder. Really
It's a
cool.
bargain.
And then the
Yeah.
figures are going to be $22.99. And if you want to, we do have sealed cases still.
No.
Yeah, we have one sealed
one
case.
sealed case.
Yep.
And that'll be for sale.
Yeah,
One sealed case for sale.
It's like dangling a
However,
cherry in front of Joe, though.
However,
Yeah.
that one sealed case probably is going to run about 185.
Yep.
If you want the entire case, that includes Mando.
Yep.
Mando is the one that everyone's going after. So
He went pretty quick, to be honest with
He
you.
did. We sold out of both locations that the same day. So
I never even got to see him.
Well, here's the thing: is that
it's pretty cool.
I think people have kind of forgot. A month is the new season of Mandalorian.
October
30th.
October
October 30th is
So in about like basically a month is the new season of Mandalorian. So I'd say if anybody really wants a Mandalorian, if we do ever get another shipment, and I'd say probably come in here and try to figure out.
Well, here's the thing: we do have solid cases of Mandalorian ordered. We don't have them right now. Possibly November. Yeah. So November. So yeah, we will be getting them in. So just be patient. Unless you're like me, then you want to go to another. Then yeah, just don't be patient. But be patient with us because we will have them in. We'll have enough in stock
Well, at the same time, if you buy
for a
them,
couple days.
at the same time, if you buy them somewhere else, then you won't get them with Toys the Past quality.
That's right.
That's right.
That's
right.
right. The choice from the past quality.
Toys in the past quality.
Mike said we have 96 ordered.
Yeah.
We have 96 orders.
That's Mike Leo Bretta. Bretta?
Who is that? He's never been on, has he?
Beta? Is it Beta or Beretta?
What does he say?
I think he's the oldest brother.
All I know he's a clown. What a clown!
Yeah. Oh, broke this cookie. You're gonna have to eat it. Darn it.
So
Broke
we got,
right in half.
we got a lot of stuff that came in, so I
Yeah.
think we're gonna keep your.
Joe, we're going here. We're going here.
We're going.
I'll eat this. Don't worry. This will get eaten. These are unpunched. Reaction figures. But the whole line of Thundercats here. Which was kind of weird because we found the box of Thundercats today too. That's just an amazing coincidence, of course. But yeah. And we got them here. They're all just fresh out of the box. Couple, let's accidentally punch through that one.
The Lionos have sold at the other location. They sold out.
Yeah.
So we're down to, what do we have here? One?
We're down to.
We might have one or two. We
I
might
think we
have
have
two.
2 or 3 here.
Okay. I didn't get over there to look in time.
And then
Well, I about missed them too, to be
Tara
honest.
is going pretty quick, and so was Mumra.
Really?
One left for her.
She always goes quick. I got her vintage right now too. She'll be here. She'll be here vintage.
And if you're.
Anthro will be here vintage.
Yeah. If you're interested in checking out Thundercats, it went on Hulu
Did it really?
for free.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
We also still have.
I want to find my half Thundercats, half He-Man poster I lent Mike. Remember the half Thundercats had He-Man poster that Mike had? I gave it to Mike.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it since.
Probably in his
Mike?
office.
Yeah, he probably did.
In Walla Walla.
It's in Walla Walla. So one, yeah, I don't know how many Linos we have for sure.
Yeah, I think we have
2 or 3 left. $17.99, guys. $17.99 for these.
My dad really likes those.
I like that Mumra.
He's been slowly collecting these, and he really likes them.
I gotta say, the artwork on that is fantastic.
Yes, they
Yeah.
are really good.
I would buy them for the art and have them on the wall.
Right.
I couldn't open those.
Yeah, he loves the card art on them.
Yeah.
They are.
Mike remembers the He-Man half Thundercats poster. He does? I know he does. Are you selling vintage Masters of the Universe? Yes.
Yes, we have a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
A lot. And more coming in at all times, which is nice.
We haven't.
That's some good stuff. I'll probably be working on some castles this week. You know, hopefully. I got another castle.
Work in progress. This was
Spawn, Snake Eyes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
Skeletor, Dragon Price. What are we looking at?
Oh, this one right here.
We'll get to that.
We just got his padlock on there today.
We have one at the other store for 193 or
195.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get to it. I'll get it. I want to get him his sword on there. But yeah, he's pretty sweet. Yep. And as you know, folks, you just take off the back right here. Put your hand sanitizer in there. And your Skeletor now has two purposes.
That's right.
So, you
Just
worry
like
about that.
just like
COVID Con.
COVID
Yeah.
Con.
Yep.
So, along with the Reaction Thundercats, we got in the Reaction Devastator, and let me show a size comparison.
Yeah.
Compared to this thing.
This is big,
This
man.
is $23.99 for this character right here. The size compare, it's absolutely incredible.
You know what I like about that Devastator Rex?
Is-
It doesn't fall apart in the first second that you play with it.
Oh, I know.
The vintage Devastator, not fun to play with.
Yeah, neither was Megatron.
No.
You know, Megatron was very hard to stand up and
No.
everything else. But yeah, we have a few of these left. So if you're into the
Help me in
Transformer
this.
reactions, I know we've got a couple customers that come in and are in love with these things. We
Hi,
do
Ben.
have it here, $23.99. Hey Ben Traverti.
Can you see your Skeletors?
So we got this in stock. Vintage playing deck of card, vintage carded or vintage loose
Star Wars.
Star Wars characters on the card.
Yeah.
And I bought a set of these, and these are fantastic.
That's
I love
cool.
these.
I finally figured out how to get the cookie open. Back in business.
So
Are we gonna have another review?
Of the cookie? No, I don't. It don't last long enough with me. Max is it for all of us. I think he watches a lot of Food Network.
So, last for me, this was a very special thing that came in this week. This is a Comic-Con exclusive that came out. I want to say this year. They announced it this year. After 2 years, they closed the line on these before the entire band was complete, and they were missing. Zoot and they were missing Dr. Teeth. So they canceled the line. I have every single one of these figures except for those two on my shelf. When
Really?
they canceled the line, you didn't get the entire band. You weren't going to. They canceled Sam the Eagle. They canceled the Swedish Chef. The Swedish Chef came out last year.
Right.
Sam the Eagle has not.
You
but,
got the Swedish Chef, didn't you, though?
I did get the Swedish Chef, yes. So this is $119.99. These are limited edition of 1 of 3,000. Yeah, 1 to 3,000. So see the light that came up,
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I can't open this because this is amazing. This is an amazing set. So if you were a Muppet fan, or if you just like the
Is Fozzie your favorite Muppet?
Fozzie?
Yeah.
You know, I gotta say probably Kermit is my favorite Muppet because
that's yeah.
my
I guess
middle
you're right.
name.
Who's your favorite Muppet?
My middle name is Kermit.
Mine-
Yours is gotta be.
Oh, that Kermit the Frog. These are really good.
Well,
Yeah, he is a great character. But
I
Kermit
don't know. That's hard to say. I love the chef. Don't get me wrong.
The chef is great.
I'm gonna say Miss Piggy. I like a girl that's willing to go out there with the name of Miss Piggy. You know, like a little bit bigger. You know,
not
like my
afraid
style. No, not afraid to show off her
afraid to
looks.
show it.
I like Miss Piggy. I don't care.
Yeah.
Kermit was a little small for her. I actually thought.
Mine
We have
Who's your favorite?
we have two or three of these here, and we've got two at the other store. So come down and get this. Any location.
Who's your favorite Muppet?
Yeah, who's yours?
Yeah.
I like the dog, Ralph. The one that plays piano. That's my favorite one.
Ariel.
Yeah.
Mine's got to be Animal.
Yeah, Animal's
Yeah.
cool. So I always like the.
Animal.
I like the animal ferment. I do like Beakers. also.
Jason knows a kid named Grover. Your dad knows a kid named Grover?
Really?
One of my
thing's been gone
distant
for
cousins
years.
is named Grover.
Yeah, animal, I would say. Yeah, animal's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ben's raised an animal also.
Animals. But yes,
My favorite Muppet's Jim Henson, to be honest.
yeah, he was still.
Where's his figure?
I guarantee there's a Jim Henson figure. So there's probably a
there-
pop.
There's a pop figure. I actually
I was
have
gonna
him.
say.
I have him on my Muppet shelf.
See,
so-
if there's like a 12-inch figure, you could have him like up like
Right.
all your
Right.
diamonds, like-
Right. Well, no, 'cause the Muppets, they were originally done by Palisades back in
Yeah.
early 2000s, and there was a huge series on that.
I've got the Dr. Teeth for that.
Do you? Yeah, and they were a lot bigger, but and they had what was it? They had 40 or so characters.
I mean, it was a whole bunch.
Yeah, they had
We had some of those.
They had
Yeah.
pigs in space. They had
They had a lot.
they did. They had pigs in space. They had Animal with his drums.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a lot of fantastic figures that you are not going to get in the Diamond Select One.
Yeah.
So,
I was going to
So,
attempt
yeah.
Piggy's voice, but I'm not going to do it. Joe, you got anything down here? Joe likes the cookies too.
I don't know. I can pretty much do something.
During the show.
You sharing with
Joe-
your
Joe
clone
had
trooper?
lunch. You have lunch, Joe?
No, I did not.
At the warehouse, we don't feed them. No food at the warehouse. I got to talk about something. September 4th, Amazon Prime, The Boys, Season 2. Season 2.
Season 2 of The Boys.
So I'm pretty excited about that. I don't know if anyone's, Joe, The Boys,
Dad's watching it right now.
Dad's watching, Hayden, Not yet. Max?
I've watched a couple episodes and it's a really interesting genre
Okay,
for
that
superhero
means he doesn't
movie.
like it.
So
If you watched the first episode, that probably would.
Man, that first episode,
episode.
whoa.
I've watched 3 and it's not that it's too gory. It's just
It's a really different show.
yes, it's very different. It's like if if they were to make a very very modernized superhero movie, like if superheroes were in real life, that The Boys would be a very good representation of what it'd be like.
Right. And Mike just announced it on here, NECA.
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Whoa.
NECA is doing
Whoa.
Starlight.
Yeah, Starlight,
And,
yeah.
who's the other-
Skylander. Is it? No, it's
Highlander, or not Highlander.
look up the characters of The Boys. Run them down for us.
Yeah, Starlight is going
Well,
to be
she's the main. Yep, she's the main girl. What's his name? Come on. Hey, Ben Taverdi, the main character in The Boys. What's his name?
The Homelander.
What's Homelander?
Homeland. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. And that dude looks so much like
See, I
Bradley
don't know
Cooper.
either.
He does.
My
It's Bradley
God.
Cooper's cousin.
Bradley Cooper's cousin, Benny.
The Homelander, I can't even talk about the characters because it gives away a little bit too much of the show. But I really love the human element of the character, like the
Yeah.
human characters.
Yeah.
Because
It's it's a show that I think is going to probably be around for like 3 or 4 seasons.
I hope they just do 4 and done.
Yeah.
I don't like it when shows
you
go.
can't go too far on that one.
Nope, nope. Because it's the only one of its kind. There's no show like it. There's superhero shows all the time.
Yeah.
But there's never a superhero show that each city's contracted as superhero to protect their city.
Right. You know, the only thing that was similar to that, and I don't even want to say similar, is Watchmen.
Yeah.
There was the darkness to it.
I think like very similar, like as far as like how the Watchmen and The Boys were like almost filming this like shady ish. I think like you're
Sure.
saying dark and stuff.
Oh, it's very dark. Well, you saw the scene with the runner. You know, when he ran through his poor girlfriend? That's probably what scared you away from the.
No, it
That-
wasn't that.
That was
intense.
intense scene.
Yeah, that was an intense.
If you haven't seen The Boys, it carried over a 9 on IMDb for a year, and that's hard to do. It carried a 9.1 for like 6 months.
You know what?
It's really hard to be in the 9s, like Breaking Bad's in the 9s.
Since we are
Shawshank.
since we are kind of a nostalgia show, I got to talk about Bill and Ted Face the Music
You saw it
7 times.
7 times.
I have watched this movie 7 times now because we own it on Vudu. We can actually watch it here, and watched it this afternoon. With one of my individuals.
While you were working?
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah, he wanted to watch a movie.
Yeah, so here's
Good news.
But it's you have to suspend belief that Bill and Ted have not grown up after 25 years. Suspend that belief, but go into
I
it
haven't.
with the nostalgia. But go into the belief of the nostalgia. You know, watch the first two, and this is a very good ending.
I'm ready for it.
I don't. Yeah, it's.
Do you have it or do you just rent it?
You can watch it on my video
I forgot
While you're working.
the info.
while you're working.
I changed out my Fire
listen
Stick.
to it.
That's why. I don't have Voodoo now because
You have Fire
Amazon
Stick.
won't do Fire. They won't do Voodoo.
Yeah.
That's no good.
So if you haven't seen it, check it out. Like I said, it's not for everybody. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, but listen, before we
I've heard really good things.
you were gonna say
Yeah, no, I really liked it. I watched it, just once, but yeah, no, I like.
Yeah.
I liked all the different characters that.
Addie,
his,
you can see
daughters
it?
go and
Did you see it?
So I think the thing is
Bill
that
Ted.
with Rex and Hayden, this is gonna be kind of like an interview question here, but starting off the new where you have to pay to see the movies online with addition to paying for the service, would you guys say that you were pretty satisfied with how that went, or would you guys say that you wish something would have been different?
Yes, if I would have went to see that movie the 7 times I've already watched it,
Right.
how much would that? I would have paid.
$77.
Yeah, and on top of popcorn and all this, and I'd have to find time to go
Right.
see it.
Right.
So I think this movie.
Really like $210, because it's like $30 to go
Right.
to a movie, get popcorn and all that.
Yeah.
I recommend stealing or bringing in your own, bringing in your own candy.
They don't recommend stealing.
The dollar.
Bring your
the
own
dollar
turkey dinner.
store over here has all the same movie candies
Right.
for $1 each.
And canned sardines as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I smuggled in like $5 worth of candy to the movie the other
Canned
night.
sardines?
We had a blast at Empire. We had candy, Whoppers.
What Empire did you watch?
Empire Strikes Back.
Imagine
Went
eating
good.
sardines in a
Well,
movie.
yeah, but I didn't think it was Empire of the Sun.
Theater, it's clear.
No.
Was it the original release or was it modern 40th?
Modern 40.
it was the modern 40th.
Yeah.
Modern 40th.
You knew they were going to do that. Yeah. But hey, still, with, dots and Whoppers, it was a good time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
and plenty of candy. Only paid $5 over here at the Dollar Tree. Great store.
No,
Great food.
Yeah,
That's Max.
I actually.
Great food.
But no, we actually you saved a
yeah,
lot of
Stanley.
money by doing the video thing. I think. And the movie theaters, I'm just not ready to go.
Well, they do.
Mine is.
I mean, very few people in there. That's the thing.
Yeah, they do a really
Yeah.
decent job at
Right.
how to keep it clean and everything to make sure that it's COVID free.
I wore the Vader suit that Marty wears in Back to the Future, so that
Oh,
was
nice.
quite cool.
Yes,
Oh, you were totally clean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vader from the planet
Yep.
Vulcan.
Yep. From the planet Vulcan.
Speaking of it, they showed package art for that figure on NECA's site. So
That means we're getting close.
Yes, but
we're getting close.
but it's funny if you look at it. It's not called Darth Vader from the planet Vulcan.
Well, yeah, you
It
can't
has
say
to-
that.
because they have to do that. But I find that funny.
Yeah.
But I'm buying it and just saying it's Darth Vader from the planet.
Well, and that Marty is it's another store exclusive.
Oh, cool.
What store?
Huh?
Oh, the Vader Marty. Bow and arrow store?
Yeah, where do you go there? Target?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We got
Hey,
more
shout
new
out to
stuff.
Target Eric. I'd like to be hooked up with one of those. Target Eric? Need you, buddy.
We still have more new stuff that we haven't.
Oh, here we
Yeah.
go.
I am so.
Yeah, we've got
Run out
the
of
Mortal
cookies.
Kombat Spawn with the mace. So this is like the third one
That's
with
the,
a different
that's the,
weapon.
that's the third variation
Yeah.
of their most popular character, and they just keep making the variation.
New weapon every time,
And I think it's the same figure you get when you order the new look
Yeah.
Kickstarter.
And then we got more
What's that?
Snake Eyes. So if you missed out on Snake Eyes, we have a whole bunch of them in. These how much? These are $24.99, right?
Uh-oh. Dead air. Dead air.
Yeah.
They're probably $24.99.
Yeah, that's what I believe. And then we also got the
Or you can
NECA
pay more if you want.
Halloween 2, Michael Myers.
Oh, that's cool.
We had
And we got Scream 2, Ghostface.
Okay, let me ask you, on the ghost face, doesn't it remind you more of Scary Movie than it does?
Is
Oh,
it?
yeah,
Let's, I mean,
definitely.
am I going to have to watch Scream to see it again if this is right? Because, like you said, it's now I'm thinking that too. I had the mask from Scream,
Right.
and I don't remember it being that long. Like the face, the chin.
This actually,
Because
if you look at the face, it looks like he's totally stoned.
right, right. Well, you know, when you have the money Ghostface does, you can get the good stuff.
What's up?
Yeah, honestly.
You can customize the little tongue that's hanging out there. That would just be.
See,
Scary
we're gonna do it. I'm gonna get that mask out, and I'm gonna try to figure this out
There you go.
because
Do it.
this is one of my favorite. I shouldn't even say horror because it's really not a horror movie all
It's
that
more
much.
like a thriller. Or...
Yeah, I would say more of a thriller, but it's like if you don't like horror, but you still like a nice thriller
Yeah,
with a
like-
little gore, this is it. Scream's it.
It's a great franchise. It
I
was.
agree. I agree. Max, you seen Scream yet? 2 more years, bud. 17. 2 more years. No homework on that one for you, buddy.
I already have too much homework in school.
No, I was talking about, you know, show content.
Show content.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, show content homework. Have you caught up on any of the movies we talked about?
I'm sorry I haven't.
Oh my goodness.
That's-
Putting
that's
school
okay.
first will never get you anywhere. My goodness.
That's what I did. And
Right. He has. Taylor has homework. Shawshank Redemption. Still hasn't watched it.
I think that's my same
What?
homework.
You haven't.
I
You
haven't
have,
seen
neither
it
one of
either.
you. A 9-3.
I haven't even seen. I haven't seen Jurassic Park, so
Oh,
I'm not even
gosh.
complaining.
no, that's a little messed up.
You know, it's
Not
messed up.
Jurassic Park.
It's messed up. You haven't seen Shawshank, but we're not going to go
Yeah.
there because we'll be both in
It is.
back and forth too.
A lot of you guys haven't seen Corvette Summer yet either. I know that.
I've seen.
What?
I mean,
I haven't seen Porky's either.
I mean, I took
It
the
was
time to watch.
freaking
Top
hard to
Gun, someone
find.
else
Try
watched
finding Porky's.
Thank you
I
for
found it on
that.
VHS in the back, and I should have borrowed it.
Yeah. Yeah. We just gave away a perfectly good VHS VCR yesterday too. You could have watched Porky's.
Oh,
You still
He
think?
has one.
yeah, I have one. It's a whole
I should know.
CD.
We
that's
watched
built in,
Pulp
and,
Fiction
like,
on it.
Yeah.
I also have something else to mention that's coming in new. How tall is the Dragon fog machine?
The what?
We have a new Dragon coming to the store. It's big.
It's big.
I think it's 6 foot tall.
6 foot? Okay, that's
6 foot dragon. It's a steam fire breathing dragon. Yeah.
Really?
Yep. But I'm waiting on my friend to get us a fog machine. Did you ever have any luck with the fog machine? Tanya Powell, you on here? Need a fog machine.
I supposedly said we got rid of our fog,
Oh.
but it could be in storage.
Well, if you deal with storage units, you can lose a few things here and there. I can tell you that for sure.
This is another thing we got in the lunch tin from Back to the Future.
6 foot long. That's how big the dragon will be. Mike just said that. You seen it yet?
No, I haven't.
It's in the box, so it's mint in box
big
right
box.
now. Yeah,
It's a nice box.
it is. But it's going to be a display for the fall.
There you go.
Awesome.
Breathing fire out here.
So
Actually, it's just going to be fog. It's supposed to look
we
like
don't have
fire.
a flame, like a flame
We should. A frame thrower?
a flamethrower.
Frame.
Jeez, it sounds like you might need a dink.
Yeah. Like, yes. Not to tell a story that happened last night at the auctions, and I didn't notice it right away because I didn't proofread my menu. Joe made the menu for food. Okay.
Okay.
Sandwiches. Meatball sandwiches. No problem. Okay. What else we have? We had cookies.
Cookies.
What else did we have? What was
the
other
meal.
things? The meal
Meal.
deal. And we also sold dinks
And then
for
we
$1.
sold dinks.
D-I-N-K-S. Not drinks like we actually had. Water, sodas.
How much were the dinks?
The dinks were only $1 apparently.
For how big? How big are
Well,
the dinks?
they were just 12 ounces. 12 ounce dinks.
12-ounce dinks for $1.
Yeah, we were giving them
The
away.
Dinkley size.
Wouldn't pay it.
No,
I'd pay 50
no.
cents for a dink.
Yeah, so anyway, I
For a
proofread
12-ounce
the
dink, I'd pay 50 cents.
I proofread the sign, and I don't even notice. And so the lady's like giggling at the places where we're selling the food. You know, she's like, "You guys are selling dinks for $1?" And I look up there. Sure enough,
Sure enough, you got
sure
dinks.
enough, there's the sign. Dinks, $1. That's amazing. By the way, shout out to Mike Brenner for that nice sign. On that too. Look at that, dinks.
Dinks.
Yeah. We got that.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna get a
I
dink.
love
real
that.
quick.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a dink of water.
The dink of water. Don't need the R anymore. Spelled Jared's Kitchen right though. Well, that made me laugh. So, like, dinks for $1? Oh boy. Trust one person, you know. This is just this was free. This dink was free.
Mike says you're welcome spells you're wrong incorrectly.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Not my welcome.
No, you're welcome.
You are welcome. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, everyone's getting thirsty. That kind of made our night, you know. We had a good night, like I said. Toys from the Past had a good night at the auction last night. Joe bid somebody up on a broken Nintendo system, but no.
Did Joe get it?
No, we were kind of mad because somebody was, kind of just looking at stuff that we liked. So Joe got a little auction fever going about bought something for too much.
Really?
Well, it happens.
You
We
know,
won't tell the whole story.
You
'Cause,
but you probably have never done an auction before, have you?
Oh, he has.
I've done a couple of them.
Have you?
He goes to the bingo hall once. Joe Lears
that's right.
buys the Star Wars stuff.
I go for Star Wars stuff.
But we got a pretty cool Back to the Future poster at the auction. It's going to be hanging up at this store, already framed.
So we can just say we're gonna hang it
Right in the hallway. Yeah, so we'll be like, hey, they're going to be like, where's the restroom?
Restroom.
Ask Marty.
hallway, Yeah.
Yeah, ask Marty.
Right up Marty.
Right. And I got a 1990 Nintendo calendar. It's pretty cool.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And a Simpsons calendar.
Oh yeah, Simpsons calendar. So very cool. That was out at Waverly Auctions Tuesday nights, 5 o'clock.
Scoops
All right.
2? Scoops 2 coming soon?
Scoops 2. We just were by there today. They will be done by middle of next week, so should have the keys towards probably right at the end of next week. So yeah, it'll be up and ready to go. It looks great in there. So it's awesome.
Scoops 2 is the
70th and
second
Vine.
location, 70th and Vine, where well, you probably know me, but
Max hasn't been
vinyl.
driving too long yet.
Yeah.
So.
There's a vintage vinyl, nice record store up there. You
Yep.
can,
You know, Record Store Day was this last Saturday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, so you go?
Yeah, I went.
What'd you get?
Limited edition stuff.
Nice.
I picked up. It was a picture disc, like Motorhead Ace of Spades. So it was the shape of a giant spade.
Very nice.
And yeah, Ace of Spades is on the album. And then I picked up like a Tyler the Creator Cherry Bomb album, some newer
Nice.
stuff, and then Alice Cooper like single with I'm 18 on it.
So you had a good day.
Yeah, it was a good Saturday.
I actually picked up Striper's new CD. I'm a big Striper fan, so I picked it up 2 days early. So
Nice.
it comes out on Friday and got it
Yeah.
today.
Striper.
Yeah.
Did you hang your Guar poster yet, David?
Like Guar poster.
Yeah.
It's like laying, but like I haven't hung it up yet. I
Pretty
hung
sweet.
the other ones up. That
There
one
was
I
a
wanted to get
striper
framed
too. I
for.
should have grabbed the striper. I didn't know that. Yeah, there was a striper poster.
Blue.
No, it was like black and yellow.
Oh, yeah. It's awesome.
Oh yeah. There was like 1,000 posters. I was trying to go through them all.
I wonder if Mike Reed probably bought that one.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, he hit us hard.
Mike, he gives some good posters.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Mike loved David Spade. Didn't know he was a singer.
What's that?
Loved David Spade. Didn't know he was a singer. Yeah, he's spelling everything wrong. Boy, Mike's out there in Washington. Just
He's busy.
can't spell,
Yeah.
very busy. Probably driving him nuts, not doing stuff during the day. Yeah, when we're cruising around the toy van without him, you know.
And the Corvette.
Yeah, no, the Le Mans.
Le Mans,
we didn't
no.
get to use.
Yeah,
No.
no.
I don't even know where the keys are for that.
We're not supposed to talk about that.
Right.
Oh,
David Spade. Didn't know he was a
Didn't you
singer.
ever see Ferris Bueller?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
You're from Chicago.
are you sure?
You're from Chicago. Hey, Max, Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Yeah?
Oh yes.
Okay, all right.
I mean, come on now.
Oh, yes, all right.
Come on.
Good deal.
All right, so I mean,
Yeah,
is it
go ahead,
time?
buddy.
All right, let's talk about some Lego stuff. So I'm going to talk about 5 minifigures, and then I'm going to talk about some other stuff as far as Legos in general and Legos for Toys to Pass. So
How you doing,
first,
Dave?
let's get into the minifigures. Okay. So start off, I'm going to head over with your left, my right. We have this original C-3PO. This is kind of he's a pretty rare figure just because back then with C-3PO, they did this very odd shade of like gold or yellow. I call it yellow just because it's really not a gold color. But at the time, this was what your C-3PO would look like. I'm going to move this if I can. I'll just leave it on. But I think as you can see the printing on the front, printing on the back, which is pretty good. Just some plain legs and this plain head or molded head, which at the time was very new. But right now, I mean, we've seen it done there in that. But yeah, other than that, nothing much more can be said. These came in quite a good handful of sets. Next up is the Pearl Gem, the original Boba Fett minifigure. No, not Cloud City, just normal Boba Fett. As you can see, just printing on the front of the torso, nothing on the back. And what's interesting about this Boba Fett is that back then, the jetpack mold and the helmet mold were all like molded together. So as you can see, there's a little bit of printing on the front, but then as you move to the back, there's the missile of the whole jetpack. And as you can see, it just pops on right there, and then it goes all the way down to his torso. And overall, it's just really interesting. Now, I understand this is a pretty pricey for a figure, but at the same time, it's just such a rare figure. And like, I'm surprised because this has been here ever since the start of the store. And usually when we get these figures, they go out really quickly. So I'm just going to kind of bring this to people's attention that we do have one here. And so as you can see, yep, that's the original Boba Fett. He's also been in a couple of sets. Next up here, we have, I do not know her name, but I'm just going to call her Jedi from Episode 2. Jedi from Episode 2. As you can see, she... Well,
Know her name.
well, I
Let
mean,
me see. Let me see.
well, let's
You got Star Wars Joe over here.
all right, let's have...
We'll just call her Jill.
It was like Mariah Carey.
Let's put it. Oh yeah. Minus the
I
temper
just remember
tantrums.
when she dies and wars.
Did you ever watch Mariah Carey live on New Year's Eve where she just lost it? Oh, that was a great New Year's Eve show. It ripped her
I
headset out
just
while
heard
she
her
was
name the
singing.
other day too, so I'm like, it's
She's a Jedi who dies.
Yep, she's a
Joe
Jedi
doesn't
who
die.
dies. So as you can see, she has front and back torso printing, leg printing, and front and back head printing, which is pretty interesting because the mold of the hair actually goes down all the way for majority of the head. But at the same time, they still include printing for the back, which I think that's pretty good, interesting of Lego. As you can see, she also includes a green lightsaber with that newer, I call it Star Wars green just because it's not too light, seems not too dark, so I just call it Star Wars green for
Yeah,
Lego.
Jason got it right. The name
Sassy.
Stas Alley.
That's Ali.
That's Alley.
That's
what-
Two.
that's what-
I think it's two.
I don't know. How do you say it? Then?
I don't know. I can't
I
read.
think it's long, tall.
You can't read.
Yeah.
Can't read. Yeah.
I think it's long, tall Sally.
Yeah. Stas. I don't know. Mike said that's right, and Jason got it. You know.
Well, as you can see, this is a pretty pricey figure. At the same time, she only ever came out in one Lego set, and she came out in the newer Lego sets. And so, but yep, she only ever came out in one Lego set, special mold just for her. And other than that, she's a pretty important figure. Well, I mean, of course, in the whole Star Wars series, she isn't mentioned that much. Same time, it's one of those figures where it's an interesting one. So now next up here, two Marvel characters. I'm going to start off here with Magneto. Now this version of Magneto only ever came out in one set. As you can see, we have the... Okay, well, the helmet's just gonna his head's just gonna stay on the helmet, but as you can see, it's just a brand new mold for the helmet. It has a little bit of printing on it for that purple, mainly just red. And then what you do is you just put it on here. And as you can see, purple cape and front and let's see, little back printing. I think there is a second expression. Yep, as you can see, second expression for the head. And now what makes this figure special is because this was based off of his comic book appearance, or at least just this version. Now, of course, they did make another set of Magneto with a comic book version appearance, but at the same time, it wasn't near to how this one was made. This came out in a Deadpool helicopter set that also included Wolverine, not this Wolverine. Yes, that set. Yeah, what is it? The coolest part about that set is that included just the original Deadpool minifigure. Now, of course, that was before the Deadpool movie came out. And now that the Deadpool movie came out, Lego doesn't want to make a Deadpool figure like that just because of how hard the movie is. But at the same time, it's still a pretty special figure here with Magneto. Now, speaking of that other set with Magneto, we also have Wolverine. So, as you can see, he would come with a helmet, but unfortunately he didn't come with a helmet, or we can't find it yet. But right now, the figure is $15. As you can see, front and back torso printing, front and back head printing. But as you can see, it does have the goggles for when the helmet would be on there, but right now we just can't find the helmet. But at the same time, if you just want a plain Wolverine that's based off of his original comic book appearance, come on down. As you can see, he has his claws, and he has this very special
hair that isn't like barely used at all. But actually, I'd say this is probably the last figure that they ever used this hair for.
Really?
Yep. So they used it a ton for like Dracula back in the early days of Lego, but now it's just it kind of left in the dust. Okay, now let's get into stuff that I can't show, or I can't show at the moment, but I can talk about. So while I was going through the bingo hall, I think Dan had brought to my attention that there was this big tub of Legos, and so when I went a quick look through it, and when I was looking through it, I seen that it was the original Lego Star Wars Cantina set. It was the original. It includes Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, and it's the classic duel between Han Solo and Greedo. That's actually the only part of the Cantina that is included for the set. At the same time, it was just such an early set. And what's very, very special about that set is because that Greedo figure uses a shade of like blue turquoise. Not blue, not green, just turquoise. But it uses a shade of turquoise that at the time was barely used. So when that figure was made, it was a pretty big deal just because that turquoise was never used for Lego. And so that makes the figure pretty valuable. That makes the set pretty valuable. It is not
That's what
sealed.
you're asking about today.
Yeah,
I think I know where it is.
Very cool.
But as you can see, I found that in there, and I just want to say that maybe this weekend, if my teachers are nice to me and don't give me homework over Labor Day, I'll be able to.
Leave Max
Well,
alone.
you just got homework on Labor Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just got a bunch of them.
They're watching.
Yeah, I'm sure they're watching. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean anything.
No, but I think I know where that is.
Yeah, but as you can see, I'm going to try and get that set out. I know that is a pretty valuable set. I've only ever seen it once in the store, and that was when I was in my customer era. And so...
We've all been
Wait.
We were all in that era. So
at one point or
yeah,
another.
somebody was all in that era.
Yeah, but as you can see, this tub also includes like a fire station and also like a box that includes just train tracks. I mean, I'm talking a ton of Lego train tracks, and Lego train tracks are pretty hard to find,
Yeah.
or at least nowadays. So I'm going to be getting those sets up, just kind of a heads up for people wanting to purchase any of those.
Very
sorry.
cool.
Also, another quick thing to note is that I'm sorry, I don't want to keep on dragging on, but I'm just going to hurry up.
You
here.
talk so slow, it makes it take so long. You know?
Yeah, but the new Star Wars sets have officially released. I just want to kind of let you guys know that some of the sets you're going to have a pretty easy time finding, but there's other sets that are really going to be such a hard time to find. There's a 501st Legion set, I think. It includes like 3 501st figures and like a 501st Jet Trooper. And of course, if you watch the new seasons of Clone Wars, you'll know that that Jet Trooper and the 501st Clone Troopers are very important. And so it's very unfortunate just because people would just go into stores and just buy every single set they have there. I mean, I watched a video of a guy. He had 4 ordered online for Target. So then he goes to the Target, he sees 4 on the shelf. So you know what he does? He buys the 4 on the shelf and the 4 that he had ordered online, making him buy all the sets in the store. And so...
He's right here. You don't have to talk about it like that.
No, it wasn't Rex. It wasn't Rex.
He pulled a Rex.
He pulled a Rex.
Jeez, Max, throw him under the bus.
Wow.
Oh, they slowly rolled over him.
My secrets are being
Yeah.
told out.
Wow.
Oh, no, you're good, man.
Yeah, it
You're
wasn't.
good.
It wasn't Rex, but
It
I just.
wasn't me.
Yeah, but I just seen a video of a guy purchase all the sets in the store. I'm just like, okay, I understand that the set is a big deal, but people are really going forward with some of these new Star Wars sets. So I just want to point out to you that if you're looking for them for either a kid for Christmas or birthday coming up, or even just like as a present in general.
You're going to be fighting 40-year-old men.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, or collectors. I just want to let you
Allegedly.
know the 501st Legion set is going to be pretty sought after.
So get it right away, basically. You
So-
see it.
Beware in the aisles.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, and you know, this is, I got something to talk about. Go ahead. This is going to be a good segue into what I have to say. Go ahead.
Yep, and I think another set would be, it's an AAT for Lego, and includes the Clone Wars Ahsoka minifigure and the 327th Lego minifigure. Now, I don't know if you know what 327th means, but that basically is a 501st Trooper, but with markings on their head to make them look like Ahsoka's paint.
Oh, the Ahsoka troopers.
Yeah, the Ahsoka Troopers. And so that set's also been pretty sought after. I think people are buying most of them, even though they'll end up with like 3 Ahsokas, they'll just buy them for that one figure and the tank, because it's an AAT, it's the Battle Droid tank, and so that's another sought after set. The final thing I want to note is that Lego has revealed a Diagon Alley for Harry Potter. It is 5 stores, it's like probably over 4,000 parts, I'd say, but it is humongous.
You going to build it?
I don't even have it.
Whoa.
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 Birthday present
It's
from the
probably
toy
gonna
store.
Run in the Lego store.
Yeah, it's gonna
Probably for about 500 to 600.
Yes,
bucks.
it's humongous.
Yeah.
I mean, what's even cool is that when they have the Lego usually post videos of people reviewing the set, and what they actually did is they got the Weasley brothers to review the set. And so they're actually, I was watching the video, like they're talking about the scenes, like, oh, I remember that when you were filming that scene, or oh, we went over here while we were filming, while some other people were filming that scene. And so overall, it's just a gigantic set. And so I just wanted to kind of point it out. The Nintendo set is still pretty selling out for Lego. And I'm not going to drag on any longer, so that concludes the Lego Max segment.
I also saw Mandalorian figure, 4 Mandalorian figures set, minifigures.
Oh yes, there are a couple Mandalorian minifigure sets actually on Amazon. An Amazon exclusive is the Razor Crest for Lego Mandalorian, which includes a Baby Yoda, a very tiny Baby Yoda figure. But as you can see, my segment is really long. I apologize.
No, you did great. Thank you, Max. Thank you, Max.
Thank you so much.
Woo.
Wax, was there something you wanted to talk about?
That segment was brought to you by Folgers. Max is now drinking coffee.
Was that some clear looking coffee?
Yeah, I was going to talk about something I completely forgot. No, I'm just kidding. So I want to talk a little bit about, because I like to help the community as much as I can when I'm out away from here doing my collecting thing on the town, doing, finding stuff.
Rex in the wild.
I actually helped find somebody. I walked away from a Barron's the other day and let somebody else take it.
Oh.
Because I already, had one, and we actually got a new customer, and I got a new friend out of that. So it was super cool. Yeah, I was waiting there till 8 o'clock, and about 10 o'clock it came out, and I walked away, let him take it.
Well, let's give a round of applause for Rex.
That was the human thing to do.
So anyway, but I want to challenge people: pay it forward.
Pay it forward.
Pay it forward. If you find one of those Lego sets that Matt was talking about,
right?
Somebody's got it. If you can afford, please do not double the price on it. Don't try to scalp it for double the price. Help fellow collectors out. I try to do that with a lot of people. I will not ever ask for double the price on anything if I'm helping somebody out. A good friend of mine today, Corey, found me 2 G.I. Joe figures I did not have. So we just help each other out. That's what I want to start doing. So pay it forward, guys.
Pay it forward.
We're all in this together.
Yes, and
Right. And if you're in front of me at like Starbucks or something, buy mine.
Yeah.
How will they know?
What? Toy, if I'm in the toy van.
Put it in your windshield.
Right. Please pay it forward, folks.
Right.
Yeah. Pay it forward.
Yeah, just
I like it when people do that though. When you go up there, they're like, "Well, they paid for yours." Really? All right.
Oh yeah, I do it every once in a while at a restaurant or fast food. I'll pay for somebody's meal and leave.
Yeah. I usually buy a pack of Cools and leave it at the register, and the next person that gets those Cools, hey, it's on me. Pay it forward.
Yeah, you always hear stories of people just bringing a $100 bill to Starbucks and saying, "Just let it burn."
Yeah, I've seen that. People do that. At all the Starbucks scooters, all those. They'll go through the drive-thru. They'll give $100. They'll buy as many as possible.
I did some talking. You want to do your review of your figures?
Let's do a quick review together.
Quick review together. Okay.
All right.
It's a collaboration.
I'll come over here.
All right. So we got 2 of the new Black Series figures that just came out. We've got
I bought myself the Camino Clone Trooper.
got Tebow, Endor Ewok right here, little guy.
The thing is about this clone right here, is he is a new whole mold. If I can remember how to talk. Mold. So he is different compared to the other clones that have been released. The biggest thing that I can see by means is the fact that most clones always held their gun out to here, and that's how they did it. With him, you can actually hold it, angle it, and make him look like he is going to shoot down his sights and go after the person. So pretty cool sculpt for my taste. For him, he's going to be really cool. I'm going to probably try to army build him a lot.
Definitely.
That one is a really cool looking figure.
Army build him, Joe.
Yes.
I'm on the
Once
same
it
page.
needs, Joe.
Once it needs. I
Once it
know.
needs.
I know. So, and then your turn.
Yeah, and so Tebow, is the first Ewok they've put out. I mean, We've got a lot of hair sculpting, and I mean he's like super articulated for
So
like
first,
such
like,
a
Black
little guy.
Series?
Yeah, first in Black Series.
First Ewok in Black Series. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's got that ankle pivot, you know, it's very important. But yeah, like he has full range of like motion. You can move his head. Came with a little like dagger, spear, and an axe, and I think his hat does come off. I'm not gonna take it off, but yeah.
Why'd they
First,
change the packaging?
why'd they change the packaging?
Yeah.
It's more to go along the lines of a Marvel Legends packaging.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marvel Legends.
Were they too bland before? Do you
Well,
think?
I don't know. They wanted to restart the numbering process. So right now, like with the new packaging, they're numbered by movie and shows. So like all of the Return of the Jedi ones are 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like Clone Wars is its own
So
numbering process.
what they try to do is they try to go a little bit like the Marvel Legends packaging, to where you can actually see the character on the side. So if you are a close collector, you can actually display them a little bit better. So you can go like this,
like movies on a shelf.
yeah, and you can display them better.
Oh, okay.
And then so like as you can tell, these two don't really match. But if you get like he was saying, so like there's multiple Return of the Jedi ones. If you actually get more Return of the Jedi ones and connect them all, they'll make their own little like scene.
that's
You can
cool.
see that with all the Rebel ones out right now.
Yeah,
I think
you can put those all
you can
together
put all
and you
those
get a whole
together.
like.
And that wasn't the case before. I mean, you
No.
were.
Yeah,
they
no.
were
Well,
just
and another
displaying
benefit is
well.
like if you're in the store aisles and you're looking for one character, like you can see all the characters looking down a peg rather than having to flip. And,
Yeah,
like,
you would have
maneuver
to,
through
you
them
have to,
all.
and then not remember which number they are
Yeah.
and other stuff for them.
Yeah, so-
This is an easier way for
It's a visual, a straight
Yeah,
visual,
it's
so
a
you
very-
can go look, grab
like
the figure
that,
you want,
yeah.
and pull them away quickly.
Maybe it's.
So yeah.
like that. Yep.
Just like that, and they renumbered these again.
Yeah.
So,
So
you're
it's-
starting at 1 and 2.
And then this is one for
So,
Clone Wars.
One
and-
for Clone Wars.
Yeah.
They got one for Empire, 2 for. I mean,
There's two for Empire right
my
now. That's
Mando. My
So
Mando
if,
looks-
yeah. So if you have like a favorite, show or movie, and you just want to do your favorite one, that
Yeah,
way
do the
you
whole
can
thing.
just do
Yeah.
all of Return of the Jedi. You could do
Like if you want to do
only
Mando,
Clone
if you want
Wars
to do all of
movies.
Mando.
Yeah, like it's its own numbering
And-
process as well.
And we should probably talk about the reveal they did today.
Today.
We
Today.
can talk about Jar Jar now too.
No,
right?
I know.
Oh,
It was leaked on Yak
No,
Face.
today on Big
I'm
Bad,
saying,
they
yeah.
decided to announce they are doing Gree. They're re-releasing Gree.
Oh yeah, the re-release.
Oh yeah, Gree, Wolf,
Gamorrean Guard,
Gamorrean
Gamorrean
Guard,
Guard,
General
Grievous.
X-wing helmet.
The actual helmet.
Yeah, the helmet. They're re-releasing that
X-Wing
again.
helmet, and there was another one.
Grievous.
Yeah, it was another. Was it Cody? Maybe.
No, it's not.
No, it
Cody.
wasn't Cody. Cody won. Cody
Who's-
won the archive wave, the
Okay.
archive fan wave.
So-
So he will be in the archive when that comes out.
If you did not get the figures, if you started late in getting these, you'll have to start at number 1 and number 2. So, oh yeah.
Oh, Cara Dune was the
Cara
other
Dune,
one.
Yeah.
yes, Cara
Which
Dune.
Joe said I resemble,
So-
which I have no idea how to get
You
Cara
don't
Dune.
look like Cara Dune.
That's what he said. I'd have to do a cosplay. I'd have to be Cara Dune.
Your hair is not there.
Alright, well,
All right, so real quick,
You gotta go, buddy. Oh.
Cobra Kai.
Yeah, Netflix. They're getting ready to release season 3 of Cobra Kai.
I think that was 2021.
Well, it will be, but that's January.
It
So
is January.
they're gonna get us. They're gonna get what they did now. They put the Karate Kids on there. They released season 1 and 2 of Cobra Kai on Netflix, so they're all on there. And then by the time you get those ready, right early 2021, season 3 will be ready.
And we're talking Elizabeth Shue possibly.
We're talking Elizabeth Shue,
Yeah.
her and I, we've had quite a life together. She doesn't know about it, but been quite fond of her for a long time. If she sees this, I still am.
Yeah. But Leah Thompson is
Leah, I don't hope Leah's not listening right now, too, 'cause she.
probably
I can't write her any more letters, though. I got a letter. So.
well, I think
not. I think we're getting the wrap up here.
Oh.
So
we're wrapping it up.
we're wrapping it up. Time to bell on it. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Leah Thompson, I didn't mean it, seriously.
Yeah. She did watching, I know.
Right. I saw her the other day.
It's LT.
Next week, Mike will be back.
Next week, Mike will be back, and yeah, so hope you have a great week.
Join us
Stay
next
safe.
Tuesday.
Join us next Tuesday.
Waverly Auction, 5 p.m. We'll have more Toys for the Past stuff out there.
What food?
I don't know yet. I decide usually a couple days before. We did meatball subs yesterday and dinks.
And now, yeah, don't forget,
$1 dinks.
and don't dink and dive. Don't dink and dive.
Yeah, don't dink and drive.
Dink and dive.
Don't dink and dive.
Don't
Yes.
dink and dive, folks.
Jill will not be making